Azhar TCG here. Today we're going to be talking about the state of the market, the state of the trading card market in 2025. So, obviously, there has been an explosion, a legendary bull run, something that many have never seen before with price appreciation so soon after set's launch. Here's Destined Rivals, premium example, closing in on $500, around 484 right here. When this came out, this was $160 a box. The time frame that it had grown from 160 to now almost 480 is very short, under 6 months. So, and that's not just true for Pokemon and this TCG, but there are others too. How about one that's not even out yet? Riftbound, Origins Booster Display Box, $300 pretty much. This one was listed at 120 on release. So, these are pretty tremendous gains in such short periods of time. Um, Obviously, these can correct and change, and they're going to be volatile and move, but we're going to talk about what could actually slow these down and stop these. Let's go check the eBay before we do that, though, and see some of these other crazy things. So here we have the Riftbound Arcane box sets. These were collector editions pretty much, and they're going for 220, 200, 230, when these originally were listed for $70 when they first came out. Let's do one more here. The most recent Phantasmal Flames. Everything is going crazy in Pokemon World, and this is no different. So this is the PCETB. This was for sale on Pokemon's website for $60. Now reselling online for pre-order for $289, $299, $300, basically $300. Um, Now, in my opinion, the only thing that is going to stop this is one of two things. Um, the first is demand destruction. And how do we get demand destruction? Well, we can get a peek of it at the Marvel Collector box over here for Magic the Gathering. This was extremely hype, ran all the way up to almost $1,000, and all of a sudden the demand fell off a cliff. There's a couple of reasons for that. Certain expectations for this box were not fulfilled, but also I believe that we have hit a bit of a cap for what people are willing to spend on an item like this. Um, and this is really the only thing that is going to slow down this exploding TCG market is demand destruction. When prices get to a certain level, um, there's just not going to be as much demand for it. Even here, you see a lot of these items sold, but it's as the price is coming down. When we were at the peak here, 20 items, 12 items, there's just no demand for it up there. So other than demand destruction, just because prices are getting too high, the only other thing that I could see that would bring this down is some type of unemployment, some type of economic disaster or slowdown. But it would have to be an extended slowdown, and it couldn't be an immediate one. Any V-shaped recovery or anything like that would not really cause these to have any noticeable price reduction. I think for my last question, I'm curious what everybody in the comments would say that their price level of destruction would be. What is their price that they are not willing to go above? Not some shock jock, just like, oh, I'm only doing MSRP. Oh, I'm only paying you 80% of what it's worth. What is your actual price that you think it is not worth spending money on these cardboard cards anymore? For me, $500 on Destined Rivals, that's too high. Now, this Origins booster display box, obviously I would like to get it lower, but I think $300 would be my high point too, maybe 350. Um, Riftbound Arcane box here, we're getting pretty close to my demand destruction here too. Um, I don't know if I would go much higher than this, even though I think the price will go up. Then for the Phantasmal Flames PCETB, I mean, this is pretty much as far as I would go too here. So I think we're close to a lot of demand destruction just due to how high the prices are. I think in most cases, prices can go higher than people think, but there will be a limit to where just the demand will dry up. The only people that will be playing in that arena are the very wealthy people who have been in it, just trading hands with each other. So, especially when things move this fast. I mean, over a prolonged period of time, yeah, you can have the increase in price and people can adjust to that. But when it happens this fast, there will be a demand destruction point at some price level. So let me know what your price level is for these items down below. I think we're seeing it right now with Marvel Spider-Man. I'm sure this will correct. I know there are YouTubers out there that are going to buy this up once it gets low enough, but um, let me know what your price is for each of these.